everybody, Julia here from Accessorize Your Life with my Shop My Stash review for the month of November. In my hands I have some blushes that I pulled for the month. I had Pat McGrath twice and Tom Ford. Did I have another one? I know I did. Yes, I did. I had a Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is it. Yes. So I always enjoy using this. Don't use it enough. I need to pull it out more often. You get a little bit of a highlighter right in the middle or lighter shade, and then you get your blush on the other side. Maybe this is a lighter color blush and not so much a highlighter, but I definitely take it as a highlighter because it's light. What else can I say? Enjoyed it. Tom Ford, I didn't use a whole lot. This is from his Cafe line because it's so dewy, and I'm just not a dewy girl, but it's Tom Ford. What can I say? I did use it once or twice. Very pretty color. Pat McGrath, this little miniature one that my sister gave me in Rose Divine. It's a little too light for me, but it can take down a blush that is a little too deep. And that's how I used it. Over top of other blushes and things like that. See, you can barely see it, but that's okay. We make use of what we have. Another Pat McGrath, and this one is my fave. This is, what is it, Paradise Venus? Yes, it is. I like it. I like it. I don't like trying to get into it. It's always so difficult to get in there. But look at that. It's so cute. And do you know that Macy's had a few of these blushes on sale? They sold out now, as far as I know, for $10. Yeah, you heard me right. And I let it just go. I didn't even get it. And now I can kick myself. I could actually kick myself for not getting it. But isn't it so pretty, that rose design and the little lines here? Yeah, you want to see it, right? This one shows up on me and I love it. 2 pieces. Alrighty, those were my blushes. Let's move them to the side. And I had some highlighters, I think. I had a new one in my tray. I think this is it. I really like this from LYS. And then I had another new one. Is this it? Yeah, so I had Prada and I had LYS. LYS, I did use it a few times. Look at that intensity. Ooh, but you know what? If you don't put it on too heavy, it doesn't show up too much. So it doesn't have to be like this. You make it what you want it to be. On the other hand, this one, try as you might, on my skin tone, you're not going to get too much. Even though it shows up like that there, by the time you spread that out, that's what you get. But, you know, I love it. I love Prada, and I'm beginning to appreciate LYS. Okay, I think that's it in the way of highlighters for me. I'm not going to go through everything, guys. At least I hope I don't. Anyway, I have a, what is this, a finishing powder or what? But anyway, it is Rich Medium Dark from One Size Patrick Starrr. I like this. It's lightweight. It sets under my eyes for me, so no buildup in the fine lines or anything like that. I'm dry under my eyes. This doesn't seem to dry me out any further, so I like it just fine. I also use the Kosas like that. This is more of a setting powder, but it's soft setting, so I like this all over my face. I broke it, but you can see my dome is down. It's not as prominent as it was, so I got a lot of use out of these 2 powders this month. And did I have another powder? Yeah, this was the finishing powder from Charlotte Tilbury. I use this too, and it doesn't interrupt my foundation and lift up my colors. So these are oldies but goodies right there. And I had a bronzer, a couple of them. I had another one. Where it is? Here it is, right here. These 2. This was in the set with the highlighter, and it is intense. I started off using it, but I didn't use it as much as I thought I would. But look how deep and rich that is. No playing around with that. I love this packaging. It's so cute. I know you've seen that. Charlotte Tilbury, this one, it's just enough. You know, you're not going to overdo it with this one. I like it. I like it a lot. Perfect. You cannot overdo it with this. You blend it out. Well, I shouldn't say you cannot, because I noticed on some videos I didn't distribute it as I should. So you can go over with this bronzer if you're not careful. This is a bronzer, and did I say that this was a contour or bronzer? I think this is a bronzer too, if I'm not mistaken. So 2 bronzers. I don't think I had a contour out this time around. But guys, I loved all of my Prada palettes, and I had a Charlotte Tilbury palette out that I used. I think I used all of my palettes. This was neutral. I used it, I remember, with some other palettes. I used Anessa Marix. This is Out There. Nice duochromes. Press and play, it says, and that's just what you get. A lot of color here. This is Subtle. I used the Tom Ford. Love that. I wish I'd gotten a chance to go back in again with this one. And this one, you saw me use Marc Jacobs here. Oh yeah, I used the Charlotte Tilbury with the Marc's palette. Really like this. Haven't heard any more about whether or not they're going to re-release this palette. Let me get a wipe. Wish they would say something or do something about that, because I would like to see it come out again. Okay, let's just go through these. I definitely like this palette that was new to me for the month, from the Roots, and you saw a few times I used this palette. Even did one look twice. When I worked in here, I didn't even realize it. But yep, I did. I don't know if you realized it or not. Used this one most recently. I think I used this twice this month, and it's a nice palette from Lorella. A little cool, doesn't do too much, doesn't, you know, go overboard, just right for your looks. I like it. And my Pradas, I love. I highly recommend Prada eyeshadows. They are still on sale at Macy's, I believe. You can get the refills, like buy one case and get the refills if you like. They come with these little brushes that always fall out when you open them, if you keep them in there. But I just love all of that. You know, I did that Patti LaBelle look with this palette. It was so cute. I love doing that. And did I used the green, and yes, I used this one too to do a bright look. And I believe I used this with you guys. I don't know, but I definitely wore this because this is my favorite one. These colors are my favorite in this palette. This right here, oh, it's everything I want in a shade too. So, is it that one? Yeah, it is that one. Yeah. Gotta double check. It is, because it's looking purple right now and it has me thinking. Yeah, I love it. You know about the foundations. I even put all 3 of them on for you one day. I don't wear them that way normally, but I did for that video. So my Fashion Fair, my Burberry, and my new one, Lawless. I love all 3. They all look different in the pan or the jar, but they come off beautifully on the skin. Flawless as much as possible for me. And what's this? I started off using, I forgot about this over here. I started off using this powder because I let it sit in my tray. It rolled over from October, but I really didn't use it much. And I thought I would use it more, but I didn't. And I had purchased the, I'll put a picture of it. I purchased the, I don't know what they were marketing it as, whether it was a blush or whether it was a highlighter. I think on me it would have been a highlighter, as you can see, but I returned it because I just felt like I don't want to purchase any more highlighters as they are. If they come in a palette, I just have enough, and that was more than what I need. I'll just wait for them to get a more intense blush for me, for my shade. So I returned it. I used my concealers, correctors from Dior, and I think this one is just about done. It's over a year in 5N, and I have a backup, so I will use this. I'll let it ride in the tray, but I think I'm going to be decluttering it soon. And the 4.5, I realized in Dior that I really right now don't care for it too much in that shade. I'll see if my sister likes that. I'll think about it for a minute, but I'll see if she likes it. I do like this. You saw me use this in a base, nothing but the base video. that worked out really well. My eraser, I think it will stay in there for next time. I don't know, but I like it. Those two will probably stay in there. So everything else went well. The lipsticks went well. Only thing I probably didn't use on camera as much as I wanted to was my Armani. This is the eye tint. I really like this a lot. I wore it when I worked a lot because it was just so simple to do, so easy, one and done. And these are on sale on the Armani site. I think they're for $20-something, and they may be on Nordstrom as well as Macy's on sale, so you should check if you want those. They are really good as a base, as a standalone, or underneath your other eyeshadows, so I think they're worth it. Eyeliner pencils and lip liner pencils were all used. Everything was used in here. Even the primer for the eyes by Mario was used, and I told you I would let you know about these two primers for the face. Well, I found out that this spackle by Laura Geller is good to use when I'm filming and my makeup is not staying on for a long period of time. So it allows the oils to come through. So that's why I only use it for filming. Whereas the Patrick Star One size will keep the oil, keep the shine down most of the day. When I'm out, I don't have any problems with the oil breaking through with any of the foundations that I use. So I saved this for when I was going out. Except for that one video when I did nothing but the base. I wore this on camera then, but I basically saved this for when I was going out. Use this one for filming because it looks good. It holds the foundation down and it blurs the pores, but the oil does come through, at least on me it does. Whereas this one, it keeps the oils at bay. And my one setting spray or spray that I had was from Fenty Beauty right here. It's the You-Miss Makeup Extending Setting Spray. I really like this, and I used it throughout the process of applying my makeup. And I gotta say it, I'm nearly done with this. I mean, there's probably quite a bit in there, but I'm surprised at how little I have left. Alrighty guys, that concludes my review for the month of November from my Shop My Stash tray. I loved everything I pulled. Yeah, I actually did. It was a good month. And it was fun creating videos. I went off schedule. It's like, you know, with my Get Ready With Me videos because I don't want to bore you too much. Actually, I don't want to bore you at all. But, you know, you get in a habit and you try to make it routine so that you just know what you're doing and don't have to fuss around with, you know, trying to figure out what you're going to do each day. But anyway, it is what it is. Next month, I will change things up a little bit with my Shop My Stash. I just will be doing base products, I think, and the palettes. You'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you tune in for that. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will bring you a Beauty Room Chronicles and we'll be done for the month. Can you believe it? We'll be in December. Time is winding down. Alrighty, guys, stay well, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.